Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Girls outshine boys in HSLC examinations. Delphi Oinam of Bosco Higher Secondary School Dimapur tops HSLC. CM and Deputy CM congratulates successful candidates. Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacts with beneficiaries of government programs across the country in Garib Kalyan Sammelan. And Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio says central government schemes benefiting resource-crunch states like Nagaland. Now the news in detail. Girls have outshone boys again with 10,021 girls qualifying and 8,700 boys qualifying the high school living certificate examination declared by Nagaland Board of School Education today. This was reflected in the NPSC overview of the results of this year's HSLC and HSLC examinations. In the matriculate results, 62 candidates emerged in the top 20 list, out of which 44 are girls and 18 are boys. Out of 90 institutions, 78 are private schools and 12 are government schools. While 34 schools have zero or nil result, 33 were government schools and 1 was private school. In terms of district-wise performance for government schools, Kohima district topped the table with a percentage of 57%, followed by Mugukchung and Peren districts at 54 and 52% respectively. Gifre district is at the bottom with 7%. In respect of private schools, Kohima district is at the top with a percentage of 88%, followed by Zunuputo at 84%. The number of candidates who secured 80% and above is 1,527. In higher secondary school living certificate examination, 16 institutions under arts stream, 10 institutions under science stream, and 4 institutions under commerce secured 100% pass result. The overall percentage in arts stream was 80.64%, commerce 82.28%, and science 88.24%. NPSC meanwhile expressed happiness that 2 candidates from government higher secondary school emerged in the merit list in HSLC examination. According to NPSC, 1 HSLC candidate was expelled from the examination for copying from written material and 41 others were cancelled due to non-submission of internal marks. In HSLC, 3 candidates were expelled for copying from written material and 12 for non-submission of internal marks. For expelled cases, the student will be allowed to appear at the next HSLC examination, but for those without internal marks, they have to submit the same through the school last attended to sit for the next examination. Delphi Oinam of Bosco Higher Secondary School Dimapur topped the HSLC examination 2022. Delphi scored a total mark of 595 with 99.17%. Ria Khemani of Holy Cross Higher Secondary School Dimapur and Virginio Alvina Tsubacher came second and third respectively. Ria scored 593 marks with 98.83% and Virginio scored 587 with 98.17%. In HSLC, Lima Sangla of Christian Higher Secondary School Dimapur topped in arts stream, while Subanshu Jaiswal of Holy Cross Higher Secondary School Dimapur topped the commerce stream, and Ngamjong J.N. Yanlem from St. John Higher Secondary Residential School topped in science stream. Elated Delphi Oinam attributed her success to her parents, who are both teachers and have been guiding her since childhood. Talking to AIR News Kohima, she also attributed her success to her teachers and a blessing of God that favored her. Delphi, who was surprised with her results, said she did not expect to be on the top 1, though she was hoping to be in the list of top 20. Sharing her study time, Delphi said she did not follow any study routine, however attempted to study every day, adding that her duration depended on her capability of understanding. Delphi plans to pursue science stream from the same school. Delphi urged the young people to always believe in themselves and emphasized on the need to understand topics while studying, as well as seek help from teachers and friends. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio in a tweet congratulated all the students who passed HSLC and HSLC examination 2022. Rio said it is an important milestone in empowering themselves for the future. He also encouraged all those who could not clear their exam to be persistent and not to give up, and extended best wishes. Deputy Chief Minister Y. Button also congratulated all the students who came out with flying colours in the HSLC and HSLC examination. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that Seva Sushashan and Garib Kalyan have changed the meaning of government for the people. Addressing Garib Kalyan Sammelan in Shimla today, the Prime Minister said his government has started empowering the poor from day one and working to build a new India. He said the government is trying to give a permanent solution to citizens' problems. The Prime Minister said 100% empowerment means ending discrimination and appeasement, and every poor gets full benefit of government schemes. Garib Kalyan Sammelan, marking the completion of 8 years of the government led by Prime Minister, is being organised across the country at the state capitals, district headquarters and Krishi Vigyan Kendras. The Sammelan conceptualizes elected public representatives across the country directly interacting with the public to get feedback about the various welfare programs being run by the government. The Prime Minister also released the 11th installment of financial benefits under the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi PM Kisan scheme. This will enable the transfer of an amount of around 21,000 crore rupees to more than 10 crore beneficiary farmer families. The Prime Minister congratulated and wished the farmers, as more than 10 crore farmers have received the money in their bank accounts through the PM Kisan scheme. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio said Nagaland state, being a resource crunch state, depend funding from the central government in all needs for development of infrastructure. He said many centrally sponsored schemes are being implemented in the state of Nagaland, wherein around 5,000 crore rupees are being transferred for various projects or to the beneficiaries in the state. He also said the 16 Prime Minister schemes implemented in the state have benefited the people at large. The Chief Minister said this while presiding over state-level program of Garib Kalyan Sammelan, a nationwide interaction of Prime Minister Narendra Modi with beneficiaries of public welfare schemes held at Kohima today. Rio also suggested that the District Planning Board Chairman, the DC and the departments implementing the schemes to benefit the poorest of the poor should review the schemes, and at the Chief Minister's level, it will hold a monthly review meeting. To this, the Chief Minister suggested for a 6 months' time for the state to reach the national level or become one of the best states in the Northeast. On the occasion, the Chief Minister also virtually interacted with the beneficiaries of public welfare schemes from various districts. Meritorious candidates in this year's HSLC and HSLC examination will receive awards and recognition from the Government of Nagaland and other agencies. HSLC topper Delphi Oinam of Bosco Higher Secondary School Dimapur will receive NBSC Topper Award and Governor's Topper Award, along with a cash award of 25,000 rupees each. All top 20 candidates will receive citation certificates from NBSC. In other categories, recipients will receive Governor's Award for achievers in major or modern Indian languages and skill education subjects. Other Governor's Awards are for government school students in Eastern Nagaland districts. In HSLC, recipients of NBSC Award to the toppers and Governor's Topper Award in Arts, Commerce and Science stream are Lima Sangla from Christian Higher Secondary School Dimapur in Arts stream, Supansu Jaiswal, Holy Cross Higher Secondary School Dimapur in Commerce stream, and Ngamjong J.N. Yanlem from St. John Higher Secondary Residential School Dimapur. Other prominent awards for subject toppers are Governor's Awards for achievers in MILs and skill education subjects Governor's Award for the Government Higher Secondary Students in Arts, Science and Commerce, Governor's Award for the Eastern Nagaland Districts, and Governor's Excellent Award in Science Study of HSLC examination. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Girls outshine boys in HSLC exam. Delphi Oinam of Don Bosco Higher Secondary School Dimapur tops HSLC. CM and Deputy CM congratulates successful candidates. Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacts with beneficiaries of government programs across the country in Garib Kalyan Sammelan. And Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio says central government schemes benefiting resource-crunch states like Nagaland. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.